Welcome, guys, to the season review. Another season has gone by where we had our struggles. We didn't do so good in the One Day Cup, struggled in the Sheffield Shield, and had a very poor Big Bash. So we'll just quickly go over those tables. It's the group stage there. Pretty embarrassing, actually. We're a lot better side than that. A lot better side. One Day Cup saw us knocked out in that quarterfinal phase. We were good in the first couple of games and then it fell apart. 20 over trophy was won by the Melbourne Stars and we were very bad there as well. So let's look at the player record, shall we? And just talk about our season bit by bit. So the current year, Rooney played a lot of test matches for Australia. He was okay when he come back for us. Horn, 9 matches, 988 runs, 82.33 average. Thought Delaney was good with the bat. Wilson, we bit of lit down. His numbers were a bit lower, but 38.07 is still a good average to have. Kennedy only played one game. Khan played the majority of the season. Got that really good score in the last game. Mark Speed, the 4 games he played, 462 runs, average of 231. Very disappointing year for Spence. Only averaged 24.56. Pekowski was okay. Winters was disappointing. Stewart was okay. So we've got some guys that really had to step up next season with the bat. That's probably why we're a bit down the table. And the bowling was just not up to scratch, really. Like, Rashid Khan was still okay for us. Kennedy played the one game. I thought Kelly toured away quite well. 10 games, 34 wickets at 36.06. Corey, Matt Matthew, be pretty disappointed with the efforts. Delaney, sort of that bowler that can get the odd wicket here and there. 13 wickets at 73.46 is not that good, though. Flint got the test match for Australia finally. He got 3 test matches. Good reward. He's been a good cricketer for us, but yeah, only the 7 wickets is pretty disappointing. Rickman was a real disappointment, and so was Stock when he got the opportunity. Yeah, just if you're a little bit off your game during the season, you're going to really much struggle in this Australian competition. That's what would pretty much sum it up as. The One Day current year, and that's not for good reading. Kennedy top of the pops, but you got to think we only played 6 games during our season. So Delaney, 254 runs and 84.67. Geez, Rooney had a pretty lean year. Winters was good. Horn, Wilson were pretty quiet, pretty bad numbers. Spence was bad. Stewart had that 150, showed a wee bit of signs that he could be a future guy that slots into that order for us. He'll put some pressure on some other guys next season. Wicket takers, just really nothing there from hardly any bowlers top wickets, and they were expensive too. We had to chase a few scores over 300. And if you're doing that on a regular basis, you're not going to win. Simple as that. Now we've got the Hobart Hurricanes to review now. 20 over current year. Didn't have a very good year. Sam Curran was alright for us again. I thought Colin was good. Bukowski, 14 games, 305 runs, 25.42. Captain. Acceptable numbers. Spence, what an awful season he had. He gets consistent opportunity. I'm going to continue to sign him, but he average at 18.29. He's a much better cricketer than that. So's Townsend, for that matter. Edwards played 13 games, 207 runs at 18.82. On the board players side, Saunders was immensely poor. Yeah, there's just nothing really stand out there at all. The wicket takers, Anthony, 21 wickets at 15.62, brilliant. Charles didn't really stand out for us this season. I thought Flint played pretty well. Barnes was a bit of a letdown. Yeah, it was a pretty rough season. Hence why I didn't showcase too much of the season. I tried to showcase as much as I could. Just want improvements from some of the guys that have been around a long time in the domestic scene. Like, they can put up a lot better numbers than that. I hope they come back firing next season. We have to sort of just relook at what we're going to sign and things like that, and just try and mount a challenge with Tasmania again to try and win another trophy somewhere. That will be my target. Just a wee improvements with the Hobart Hurricanes and see what we can do there. I may not be able to sign anyone from overseas, and we just may have to just look at as much youth as possible and just rebuild that team completely. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the season. You guys will join us. Probably what I'll do is we'll play just a quick opening episode. We'll go straight to the quarterfinal for the One Day Cup. And then we'll play some Sheffield Shield games and then a couple of Big Bash episodes. And yeah, we'll see how it all pans out. Give us a like for this review, guys, and we'll see you again for the next season.